A world of untamed fury. Top 10 strongest storms. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 strongest storms ever recorded. Join me as we delve into the heart of these storms, exploring their origins, impacts, and the scientific marvels that make them both terrifying and magnificent. Hurricane Patricia, a tempest of record-breaking fury. In October 2015, off the coast of Mexico, Hurricane Patricia, the strongest hurricane ever recorded in the Western Hemisphere, was brewing. With sustained wind speeds reaching an astonishing 215 miles per hour, Patricia's intensity was almost beyond comprehension, a true force of nature. The sheer force of these winds, equivalent to a Category 5 hurricane, possessed the power to uproot trees, tear apart buildings, and hurl debris with deadly velocity. Patricia underwent rapid intensification, transforming from a weak tropical storm into a meteorological monster in just 24 hours. On October 23, Patricia made landfall on Mexico's Pacific coast, sparing the region from the full brunt of its fury but causing widespread flooding and landslides. The aftermath left communities grappling with the devastation, as emergency services worked tirelessly to provide relief and aid to those affected. Typhoon Tip, a colossus among cyclones. In 1979, the Western Pacific Ocean witnessed the birth of Typhoon Tip, the largest and most intense tropical cyclone ever recorded in history. Stretching across an astonishing 1,380 miles, nearly half the size of the contiguous United States, Tip's central pressure plummeted to an unprecedented 870 millibars, the lowest ever observed in a tropical cyclone. Tip's winds, roaring at incredible speeds of up to 190 miles per hour, whipped up towering waves and churned the ocean into a violent maelstrom. After wreaking havoc across the open ocean, Typhoon Tip made a dramatic landfall in southern Japan, bringing with it heavy rainfall, strong winds, and severe coastal flooding. While significant, the impact on land paled in comparison to the potential devastation it could have unleashed at its peak intensity, showcasing the sheer power of nature's fury. Hurricane Wilma, a study in rapid intensification. In October 2005, Hurricane Wilma emerged as a tropical depression over the warm waters of the Caribbean Sea, a region known for its hurricane activity. Within just 24 hours, Wilma intensified dramatically from a tropical storm with 40 miles per hour winds to a ferocious Category 5 hurricane, boasting winds of 185 miles per hour. Wilma set a new record for the lowest central pressure ever recorded in an Atlantic hurricane, plunging to an astonishing 882 millibars, a feat that stunned meteorologists. Hurricane Wilma's wrath was felt across the Yucatan Peninsula, Cuba, and Florida, causing widespread damage. It flooded homes and businesses, downed power lines, and left a trail of destruction in its wake. Its rapid intensification caught many by surprise, showcasing the immense power of favorable atmospheric conditions and warm ocean temperatures, which are critical factors in hurricane development. Chapter 4. Typhoon Haiyan, a harbinger of destruction. In November 2013, Typhoon Haiyan, known in the Philippines as Super Typhoon Yolanda, slammed into the island nation with unprecedented fury. At its peak, Haiyan's winds reached 196 miles per hour, making it one of the strongest landfalling tropical cyclones in recorded history. The city of Tacloban bore the brunt of Haiyan's fury, with a storm surge estimated to have reached heights of up to 20 feet, inundating homes, businesses, and even the airport. The devastation was widespread and catastrophic, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Chapter 5. Hurricane Katrina, a storm for the history books. In August 2005, Hurricane Katrina made landfall on the Gulf Coast of the United States, forever etching its name into American history. Katrina's storm surge, a wall of water pushed ashore by the hurricane's powerful winds, overwhelmed levees designed to protect New Orleans, Louisiana, from flooding. The result was catastrophic, as floodwaters poured into the city, inundating homes, businesses, and entire neighborhoods. Chapter 6. Super Typhoon Goni, a behemoth of the Western Pacific. In October 2020, Super Typhoon Goni, known in the Philippines as Super Typhoon Raleigh, slammed into the island nation. At its peak, Goni roared with sustained wind speeds of up to 195 miles per hour, making it one of the most powerful tropical cyclones ever recorded. Goni's impact on the Philippines was swift and severe, triggering widespread flooding and landslides, damaging homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Coastal communities were particularly hard hit, as Goni's storm surge inundated low-lying areas. Chapter 7. Hurricane Irma, a trail of destruction across the Atlantic. In September 2017, Hurricane Irma formed in the Atlantic Ocean, rapidly intensifying into a major hurricane. At its peak, Irma roared with sustained wind speeds of up to 185 miles per hour, making it a Category 5 hurricane. Irma's wrath was first felt in the Leeward Islands, causing widespread damage, destroying homes and businesses, and downing power lines. The storm left many islands without access to clean water or electricity. Chapter 8, Typhoon Mangkhut, a force of nature unleashed. In September 2018, Typhoon Mangkhut, known in the Philippines as Super Typhoon Ompong, left a trail of destruction across the Philippines, Hong Kong, and southern China. At its peak, Mangkhut roared with sustained wind speeds of up to 165 miles per hour, equivalent to a Category 5 hurricane. Mangkhut first made landfall in the Philippines, triggering widespread flooding and landslides. The storm caused extensive damage to homes, businesses, and infrastructure in the northern Philippines. Chapter 9, Hurricane Maria, a devastating blow to the Caribbean. In September 2017, Hurricane Maria emerged as a threat to the Caribbean, still reeling from Hurricane Irma's devastation. Maria rapidly intensified, becoming one of the deadliest and costliest Atlantic hurricanes on record. In just 24 hours, Maria strengthened from a Category 1 to a Category 5 hurricane. The island of Dominica was among the first to feel Maria's wrath, with powerful winds and torrential rainfall causing widespread damage. Dominica's Prime Minister described the island as devastated beyond recognition. Chapter 10, Cyclone Winston, a record-breaking fury in the South Pacific. In February 2016, Fiji was struck by Cyclone Winston, the strongest tropical cyclone ever recorded in the southern hemisphere. At its peak, Winston's winds reached 185 miles per hour, equivalent to a Category 5 hurricane. Winston's impact on Fiji was swift and severe, ripping apart buildings, uprooting trees, and tossing vehicles like toys. Coastal communities were inundated by a storm surge, and torrential rainfall triggered widespread flooding and landslides. Fijians braced for the worst nature could throw at them. Outro respecting the power of nature. Thank you for watching our countdown of the top 10 strongest storms ever recorded. These awe-inspiring displays of nature's power serve as a stark reminder of our planet's untamed forces. Amidst the devastation, we've witnessed the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of preparedness and climate action. Stay safe and stay informed about the power of nature.